Smart.
Är vi igång då? We are live, guys. Hello, and sorry for the little silence there. I was just making sure that we were live. But we are back with TTML F4 Season 7 Run 9, and we are here in Suzuka, in Japan, for the Japanese Grand Prix with these 15 drivers right now. Hopefully there will be more. I'm not sure about how many drivers there are today, but my name is NSR Pariah 22. That's not my real name, of course. My real name is Oliver. And with me, as always, we have a legendary man. He is well known for loving these guys, loving the interviews with them, and his name is Steve B. Bucko. Welcome to Japan.
Hello. Thank you. So after Imola last week, we are in Japan. This should be fun.
Yeah, lovely track. I do know it's getting a lot of hate. Not so many people, or there's not so many people being a fan of the track. But personally, I love it. I think it's an amazing track to drive at, and especially commentate as well. So it's also a track with chances for rain, and I really like that because yeah, I love racing in the rain. I love commentating in the rain. So if we'll get rain tonight, I will be really happy.
I think it's one of those tracks that if you practice a lot, you get a big boost in the race. So it's not a track that you can just sort of meet up and drive, because line is everything through the Sana turns.
Yes.
Line is everything in Japan. From the first corner through the S's, it's just crazy. You can lose a lot of time if you haven't practiced.
That is true. I'm trying to speak English while typing Norwegian. That is not easy.
That is not easy for my main commentator, NSR Pariah 22.
But now I'm done with that. We are almost everyone, I think, that are driving tonight. What we're gonna say?
We are almost everyone. We are in Japan. Write some comments, write some questions in the chat.
Atlas Copo here saying let's not hope for rain. So Amir plays Atlas Copo, and Bradley saying hi. Hi Bradley, welcome, and then we got Dinand here as well, and then I think we should be ready. So tonight there are no plans for interviews. I have to wake up really early tomorrow. But if Campbell's get on the podium, I promised him an interview because he had been wanting it for such a long time. He almost got it last week, but did have some penalties. So if he'll get on the podium, he will do a short interview. But except for that, no interviews tonight.
Cameron will give us a shout out in the chat. Have you practiced? Will you be getting on the podium?
Well, another guy who got on the podium, I have to brag a little bit, was me yesterday in Division 3, driving with the birthday boy Enzo Legend in the McLarens, getting a P2 and P3. And also, what we have to mention is that one of our drivers here, it's, you can say its name, it's your thing.
I think it's Jamie. He has birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, but you have to say it in a special way, you know.
Tomorrow, it's Jamie as birthday. Jamie, we love you, man.
Jamie's birthday tomorrow. I'm not sure how old he is.
Jamie, everybody, please put your predictions in the chat. How old is Jamie? Alternative A, is Jamie 11? Is he 10? Is he 9? Is he 8? How old is Jamie? There are some actual rumors that he's turning 14 tomorrow.
Yeah, also Kermit in the chat. I like to think that the three people we had in the chat are in the lobby ready to drive as well. So we'll just have to say good luck, everyone. We have 10,000 viewers watching us right now, and the sun is shining.
All right, come on, guys. Predictions in the chat. How old is Jamie tomorrow? 10,000 bonus points for whoever gets closest.
Yeah. So
So who have we got tonight? We've got NSR Dinant, Don't Crash Out. We've got Ivor, Mike, he's back, he's ready to take another victory. We've got Andy Campbell, he drives fast. We've got Kermit, Mr. Consistent. We've got Pastels, the climber. We've got I Am Silas, he's just going to fly to the front of the pack. We've got Axel, he's back again, we missed you. We've got Storm, he's going to be up at the top. We've got Rygaard, who always at the front. Camerals, who wants an interview. Janzer's back again. Bradley's going to go from the start to the back to the front again. We've got, it's Jamie, the birthday boy. We've got Penalty Boy, Sidegate. We've got another dragon, Benjamin, the Norwegian Viking, Atlas Scopo, and last but not least, Demise.
Well, you did a great with all the drivers. What I was going to say, is two drivers to look out for, or a driver to look out for tonight is Mike. I've seen his qualifying times; they are insanely fast. So look out for him. And also Dinan, who have been struggling a lot this season. Last week at Imola, he was leading. He had an amazing pace, but he crashed out. So let's see then if the racecraft, if he has worked on that for tonight's race, then maybe he'll be fighting in the top. And of course Jamie as well. And with this, we'll have to take a look at the championship, because I don't know if you've seen it, but it is just getting closer and closer for each race. So
I was watching Formula 1 TV earlier, and there's actually rumours going around that the reason Mike wasn't driving last week was because he just started practicing on Japan.
Oh. Well, I can say that you gotta remember, guys, in this championship, the winner gets 30 points, and therefore I can say that top 7 is separated by 50 points. Which means that normally it would be like, okay, it's a big gap, but here in this league, it is not a big gap. So, as we go on board with Titki Kermit, the championship leader with 157 points, he's going on a hot lap now, and meanwhile, I go through the championship. We have, it's Jamie, only 4 points behind, he's at 153.
Birthday boy!
Then we got the other Mercedes, Storms in the 2 UK. He started the season very good, but he dropped down a little bit down to P3, 147 points. Then we have a big gap to Roygaard in 4th with 126 points, getting the victory last week, I think. Then we had Mike in P5, 120 points. Atlas Copo P6, 112 points. Benjamin P7 in the McLaren, 107 points. And that is the top 7, separated by 50 points only. So, I think there are 4 more races, 3 or 4 more races to go after this one. So a lot can happen, and we do have one more sprint race this season as well. I'm not sure which one. But Kermit here going through the hairpin. It's important to be careful on the throttle out of it, and have a good turn it, not touch the curb as it'll spin around. But Kermit gets through it fast and easy into the spoon curve, which is turn 13 and 14. And be careful with the inside curve out of turn 14 here, and use a lot of curve out of the turn 14 or out of this long straight here into 130R, which is turn 15. And right now we go over the track after turn 9 as well. So down towards Casio Triangle, turn 16, 17, and 18. A chicane, there's a lot of drama if you look back in I think it was 1990 with Prost and Senna, or if it was 89 or 88, not sure which year, but those 3 years had some drama with those 2 drivers. Kermit, 129.2 is his banker lap, and a great banker lap here for the 4 drivers, but I think we're going to get that down to 128.4, 28.5 for pole position, I think.
That sounds good, but it was a nice lap from Kermit, and Mike is coming up now. We're going to get a time from him.
See with Mike, driver in P5 in the championship, if I'm right. The McLaren is crossing the line, 129.2, but it was invalid, I think.
Mike, come on, man.
Oh, we got a lot of activity in the chat. I'm on board with Andy now. Meanwhile, but we have Pixblue saying hey, and also Jamie. It's that time of today. What is it? Oh yes, F4 Friday, and it is Taco Friday. As you guys saw in the chat earlier in Discord, I was eating tacos. Oh, really important. Medapla or Atlas Copa saying top 3 today: Kermit, Mike, and Jamie. Also predict Jamie turns 9.5. Jamie says, it will predict me here. I have had an awful evening. Hopefully this can make it better. Let's hope it gets much better.
Tomorrow, come on.
If it weren't for copyright, I think we should have been singing the birthday song.
Happy birthday to Jamie.
Blah 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 blah. Copyright.
To Jamie. Happy birthday to
Oh,
Jamie.
no.
Happy birthday to you. There's no copyright on happy birthday.
Maybe. I don't take any chances. If not, I'll get a message from the TTG boss here, and that's kind of scary every time I see him pop up in my DM. And that's
So we got a nice
129.2.
Scopo, yeah. I think Atlas Scopo, he's definitely podium material today. And hopefully Andy Campbell will be able to get up, because we've had fast lap times from him before.
Have you seen Jamie saying 9.5? That's a bit generous. And then he says, what did you get me for my birthday? So, what did you get him for his birthday?
Yeah, it's in the post, Jamie. Should be arriving soon.
Interesting. My gift.
Mike has gone in for a 129.2. That's a nice time at the top of the leaderboard here.
Jamie, I can say that my present or gift, the present gift for me too, is that I predict you second in the race today. 6,000 separating Atlas Copo and Mike, and also Kermit only a few hundreds behind there as well. Roygaard coming to the line now in his Ferrari, and it will be 129.5 and 129.9, 2,000 behind Campbell's.
It looks like the guys are putting in a lot, like an average of a mid 129s at the moment. You still predict the 128 is going to come at the end of qualifying.
Axel is around. But yeah, where's Royal? Something interesting about the lap times and being close to each other. I can say that yesterday in F3 we had 6 drivers being on a 128.7. 6 drivers separated by 44 thousandths of a second.
That's freaking cool.
That's insane. I was one of them, and I know 2 of them. Oh, as we onboard with Passel, or not onboard, but we were watching him go into the wall and out of the session. Didn't get in lap time, so he will probably have to start from the back of the grid tonight. But we do know Passel
suits Passels.
He's one of the strongest drivers in the race, so he'll easily get a top 7 here tonight. But yeah, what I was in on is that 2 of the drivers yesterday also had the exact same time, which was, I think it was 128.767, maybe. That's oi in Norwegian. Right?
Yes, that's oi, like, oh my gosh. Storm is going around on medium tires. What's going on?
What's going on is that Amir Epler says Buck the man should turn up his mic just a tiny bit, a bit low compared to Pariah.
Hey man, turn your mic down.
Sorry. Storm here, a beautiful camera angle up in the air, not a helicopter camera, but I think we'll go on board with a Mercedes driver. He is P3 in the championship with 10 points behind the leader, which is his teammate. Do have 1 car between them, but of course, I think we've been saying that from really early in the season that we had championship is going to be between top 7 drivers in the championship, which is Kermit, Jamie, Storm, Roygaard, Mike, Atlas Copo, and Benjamin. And also Passel, and he isn't so far behind, but again, he's the guy that wins. He can get podium, but it's a lot of hard work. He gets great result P5, P4, P6 and stuff, but I don't think he gets good enough for the championship. Storm on the medium tires into P7 actually.
Yeah, that was a really nice, aggressive attempt there by Storm. Goes in at P7 on the medium. And
there was a driver getting a grid penalty. I didn't see who it was.
Was it Axel?
I think it was Axel. We can check the race director just quickly. Incidents.
There's a collision that happened.
It's Dinand and Silas. Both of them have gotten a 5 place grid penalty. That's great for them.
Okay, I wonder if Cygate is listening. Can Cygate go a penalty-free round in Japan? That's the question tonight.
Let's hope so. And Axel coming over the line, 130.1 there, and what were I was gonna say something. Yeah, I would say there's a possibility for a penalty here tonight, but I wouldn't say we're gonna get that much of penalties. You have turn 1 and 2, and Dunlop curve, and also the last chicane and spoon curve. But except from that, it's not that many places.
Apart from those 4, it's not that many. Come on, guys, come on. Okay, what are your predictions for tonight then, Phil?
I'll say Mike is going to get the victory in the race. Then we'll get Jamie in P2. And P3, as Jamie has aborted his lap, P3 is going to be Camerals. He gets it tonight. He's going to get it.
Alright.
We have almost 20,000 viewers. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Finally, the weekend is here. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, you will see this tomorrow at Saturday, I think, as we'll stream this on Twitch. So if you are watching this now on Twitch, give us a follow. Subscribe if you'd like that as well. And if you are watching on YouTube another day, remember to subscribe on us here and click the notification bell as well, and you will get notification when we're live. Lots of good racing on Twitch and YouTube. So this is just one of the few racing parts we have through the week. This is how we start the weekend.
Yeah, it starts in Japan. So tonight on the podium we're going to have the Miles, we're going to have ASW Benjamin and Atlascopo.
Interesting. Atlascopo coming through. Oh, Dinan has crashed out. He also didn't get in a lap, or he did get in a lap time, but it was only 2 minutes, and Atlascopo does go into the pit, so he as well avoided his lap.
Jamie, something happened, I don't know. Roygard is...
He's really on the start of his lap. I'm trying to look for someone finishing a lap. Oh, Andy getting blocked by Bradley. That's I'm really sure that that's going to be a qualifying ban for the Ferrari driver. Was in the middle of the way. And it was an improvement. Don't think he is anymore. Behind the time now. So it's a hard one for Bradley to defend from him because it was on stream.
We're so sorry.
And he goes into the pit.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit fun whenever we get guys being a little bit naughty live on the stream.
It is a little bit funnier. Then Roygard is the next one on the half back in the Ferrari.
Come on. He's faster.
Oh, 6/10 up in his time. This can be fighting for P4.
Yeah, man, we said having had a 128. You said 128. What's going on?
Well, Mike sent me a picture earlier where after he goes into P4, where in the qualifying session he did a 128.5. So that's the reason I predicted, because I think he's going to get the pole position.
What did you have yesterday?
28.7.
Oh!
Bum bum bum. But for my excuse, I only did 2 laps in time trial wet to prepare myself, and it didn't rain. So I wasn't that prepared for yesterday's race. Let's see Sygate going through spoon curve now in his Aston Martin. Only Aston Martin driver almost goes a little bit wide there. Have been struggling a little bit this season with penalties and lost a lot of position on that. I think he actually lost a victory. He did lose a victory actually as well with that. But he's on the 2 cents improving, so he could be climbing. Maybe if he get it really good through the chicane here, maybe he'll fight for
Sygate.
I think he's gonna get P3. Just watch now.
P4.
Oh. None of us got it. Let's see. Oh, that was someone. Camerals in the wall. Lost his wheel. We just went on his car seeing it. But Camerals in the wall. He have got in a lap. He's currently P7. As we see, the birthday boy is here. Legend. Legend saying Mike not reading his chat, so I will be in here. And Jamie says he's doing this. Jamie says he's doing this for a legend.
When was his birthday? Was it yesterday or today or?
Legend's birthday today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the one, the only, the legend. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Legend taking P2 here yesterday after starting P10 when he struggled a little bit in qualifying. So he's turning. I know. Okay, I know how old he's turning today. So Buck, guess.
He's turned 17 today.
He turned 17. So you think he's born in 2005? What do you have to say to that, Legend? He thinks you're turning 17 today.
Was that wrong? No, did I? Was like totally
I want to see his reaction first in the chat.
Okay.
What a birthday song! He loved it. Onboard with Mike now. He's on a new lap and almost 2 tenths from this time. This is almost a 128 here. The Legend is crying in the chat. Like I said, that he is turning 20 years old today. So, only 3 years apart from what you guessed, though.
That wasn't too bad.
Could have been worse,
Come on,
but
Mike, let's see what you got. Come on.
17 and basically how old I am. Oh, the miles. Oh, he's returning the pit.
Oh, this is a pretty good. This is an aggressive.
Oh my no!
No, even.
But he can maybe start a second lap because it depends on how much fuel he used in his out lap. But even with the lowest fuel here, you actually have you can maybe do a second lap.
Kermit put in a 129.2.
Yeah, I think he's just starting a new lap.
Did he just put that in, or was he starting?
No, it's an old time.
Okay.
And he crossed the line 1 second up at his time. In a P8, he goes right in front of Axel. Oh yeah, okay, who's the next one? Now we just have to get everyone finishing a lap. As I said, this is the last ones now. I think it's a Ferrari. We're going on an out lap. There's his teammate Bradley.
Guys. Go for it, Porsche.
Bradley's invalidated. Then there's Benjamin.
Come on, Kermit, you got it. TTG Kermit, come on.
Legend says, Legend says, oh well, I'm 17 again. Feels good to be back here. Oh, Benjamin, 1.5 seconds up on his time. This could be a one. This could maybe be P12, but he'll have to pick up a lot more in this last chicane if he wants to improve more. See then, yeah, he's crossing the line. Goes P12. Only 1 position up.
Oh, Kermit is going to get a 128. He's going to
Jamie!
do it. Kermit's going to jump into P1. Come on, man, you got it. Last chicane. Yes, yes. Here we go. It's 128.9. Watch for it. Oh!
Oh, it's Mike! Mike, look at Mike! He's 1.5 tenths over his time! This could be it! How much can he pick up through the last corners? This is gonna be close with Kermit! But how much have he picked up through the Casino Triangle crossing the line? It's gonna be a 128.7!
Oh my god! Mike did it! He crushed it!
Axel improves a little bit up to P8 as well. Then we get Andy Campbell not on a lap. Oh, he did get it at the end then. Roy got not on a lap.
Nice time, Mike. Kermit, I'm really sorry, man. You had like 5 seconds of bliss.
Aye. What an ending. Mike, he gave so much at the end there, and he actually beat my time from yesterday. Ouch.
Oh, that was nice.
Benjamin, then he's gonna be the next one. His teammate, actually. Then, oh no, he's by his time.
Storm.
Then we get
Storm is out. He can jump up a couple of places here.
Storm, he is a championship fighter. He has played his left arm on medium, and he's now in the soft, so he should improve a lot. Let's see then. Only 1 tenth up in his time. He's gonna struggle to get in front of Andy and Axel, I think. I think P8's gonna be the highest he can get. See then, coming through Casino Triangle. It goes in a bit. He wants to start on a medium at P10. I understand that one. It's an understandable choice.
Yeah,
Bradley is not on a lap, and Jamie is not on a lap. So that's qualifying. We got a result and pole position to one of the Dragons, ESW Ivory Brain Mike. TTML he's the TTML F3 commentator as well. So he comes with my racing, and then I come to his racing. So
that's cool.
And he had over 3 tenths down to the next one. And as he said to me, he sent me a message earlier. The only one that can stop him from winning tonight is himself.
Oh, that was beautiful, Mike.
But qualify yourself.
ESW, I'm Brian Mike. We've got Kermit, who had 5 seconds of total bliss having that P1, but it was taken from Mike. Then we have the one, the only. It's Jamie, birthday boy. Oh, WR, we've got at the scope for the Norwegian flag. Then we've got the Dane, we've got Roygard, Saigate, penalty boy. We've got Cameron's interview boy. We've got Axel with the Greek flag. We've got Andy, Storm, Janzu, Benjamin, Bradley. I am Silas in 14th, and at the very bottom we have NSR, Dinand, Pastels, and Dimiles. We've got a dragon at the top and a dragon at the back.
There may be some complaints coming in after the race from qualifying. See Jamie saying that there was a driver coming back on track like Sebastian Vettel in Italy. So that's going to be an interesting one to see how much there will be, or how many penalties which will come in the next days after.
Got a fun question in the chat there, if you know Clarence Seedorf.
Do you know where? No, I don't know.
You don't?
No. We got 15,000 viewers and almost 30 comments. Keep on commentating, guys. Keep on following us and share the stream around with friends and
Jamie,
family.
talk and drive. Come on, Jamie, you can do it.
Nah, last week he got Kermit had to tell him, I think it was in the Discord channel, Jamie, you need to stop commentating while driving.
That's so cool. Some of those, some of those chats in the Discord are just totally wild. It's real, like it's humor. I hope everybody just takes it as real, like proper banter and humor. A really nice bunch of guys. Yeah.
I got a track map as always. We have been a little bit through the track, but we'll do it one more time. The start finish straight only plays with DRS down towards turn 1 and 2, which only have the name first turn. Gotta be careful on the inside curve here and use the outside or exit curve here before we head into the S curves. Turn 3, then we get 4, 5, 6, 7 coming later, and stay away from the curves in all of these corners. You'll end up in a wall. So, getting out of turn 7 here, we're going into Dunlop curve. It's a uphill left corner, and with too much travel, you'll go wide or you'll spin. Then into the fast right-hander, turn 8 Dana curve as we head into the second sector. Turn 9 sharp right corner, gotta be careful with the throttle inside curve. You gotta be careful with use a lot of the exit curve as we go under the track there, actually into turn 10 and turn 11, the hairpin. Inside curve here, also really slippery and dangerous. So basically on this track, inside curves are a lot of dangerous, but some outside curves you can use. Through this long turn 12 right-hander and into spoon curve turn 13 and 14, where Sebastian Vettel and Verstappen had a collision in 2018, I think it was. Out of spoon curve, out on this long straight where there used to be DRS a few years ago actually. If I remember right, as we head into the 130R, fast left-hander where we see some epic saves, epic overtakes, and we're actually going over the track there a little bit, between turn 9 and 10, going under the track. So this is the only track in the calendar which is formed as in the number 8. Through the lost corners, turn 6, 7, and 8 in the Castillo Triangle, as we see the predicted pit stop strategy, the game saying soft hard or soft medium. I can easily say the strategy here is soft medium, with the pit window being open from, I would say, lap 8 to 11, and with a safety car you could pit from lap 5 or 6 onto the medium.
We don't have safety cars in F4.
For those starting on mediums, I would say pit that between from lap 17, 18, one of those, not earlier than 16. So the last drivers did not coming back on the start finish straight. So we only have 4 drivers on the mediums tonight. It's Stormson to UK, P3 in the championship, qualified P10 though, and on the mediums, which is strong of him. And we get Jansu in P11, Bradley in P13, and Silas in P16 on the mediums.
How many finished the race?
12 finishers tonight. The lights are on. We got the 5 red lights on, and it is lights out, and away we go. It's had a great start from the Red Bull and Mercedes. Mike getting a poor start, getting overtaken by the Red Bull and Mercedes at the start. But look at Mike trying to defend off from Jamie there, heading into the first corner, and he keeps that position. But Kermit, what a start from him, as we have a Ferrari of Royal going wide there further behind. Mike then losing the lead at the start. We got the Ferrari and Atlas Copo and AlphaTauri going side by side there. Now it's Atlas Copo goes wide.
At the back. We got collision at the very back.
Oh yeah, there's some collision going on here. I think it was Axel losing in front end plate as Roygaard and Atlas Copo go side by side. I think Cam was great there, getting up to P5 as well. But there's been some front wing damages here. It is Axel trying to let drivers pass him, as he got some damage now at the start. Also Denand and Demal, something happened there.
Denand and the Miles crashed. I think Denand maybe slid off the track, and he took out the Miles that was sitting at the back following the guys. It was a pity because Denand had a flying start. I think he moved up 5 places, but that wasn't it was a lot of action for the first couple of corners. Might be a prediction of what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, it looked like Denand and Axel had front wing damage now on the first level. You can say that Legend says Pariah probably wouldn't even know who Ronaldo and Messi is at this point. Hey, I used to be a football fan, I know who they are. Put in prediction, Jamie, Mike, and Roygaard.
No.
What's going on?
Silas, I went straight. Silas, what the heck is going on? We've got crazy action at the back of the field. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Silas with no front wing now, I see. But my put in prediction is Mike, Jamie, and Camrose. And look now in the front, Mike getting back into the lead here past Kermit. So Mike didn't have the best start, almost lost the position to Jamie as well, as we have another yellow flag that is Atlas Copo has been around the Norwegian Viking into the wall, losing an end plate.
Atlas Copo, I predicted for the podium. This cannot happen. What's going on? Come on, Atlas Copo.
And I will have to do the whole track before getting into the pit. Legend saying he predict Jamie, Mike, and Roygaard, but no, or in any order. But those are the 3 he'll.
Yeah, that's a really strong prediction, but it's not going to happen.
Let's take a look at the position changes. The biggest losers, as we can call it. Atlas Copo and Axel losing 9 and 7 places. The driver starting on A. We have a yellow flag. Roygaard into the wall, lost his whole front wing. And now we have another big loose here, down 7 positions. Except for that, we have Bradley. He's up 7 places. We had a great start now.
Is
and
Passel, mediums.
Passel crashed out now up to P4. But yeah, we got.
I mean, what's going on with Roygaard? It went totally off. It says we've had a lot of action here on 2 laps.
1.5 lap, or almost 2 laps into the race, and we have 5 people with wing damage. Oh, almost a storm goes into Andy, or maybe it was just a small glitch.
So Mike is over second now to Kermit, and he's doing his best to open up that gap.
Yes, that is. Now then.
Oh, what a start by Bradley. That's impressive, man. Nice going.
Yes, it is. And we have another yellow flag. That is it Denand, I think? It is. Yeah, it's fun again now. And Roygaard and Atlas Copo, the Scandinavians, into the pit. But yeah, Mike, look at his pace, 1.6, and his gap is just increasing. As Jamie is almost falling out of the DRS on Kermit. No penalty yet. And that's Cobo pit for hard, so he's going to end. The others, Roygaard, Silas, Denand, and Axel, they're on medium, so they are gambling for a safety car later in the race, I would guess, so they can either pit on medium or soft. I would say.
Do you think Mike will keep this lead? I mean, you said the comment that the only thing that beat him would be his self, but we've seen drivers leading the race and losing focus. Is Mike gonna bottle it?
I don't think so. I think he's determined that he wants to get back in the championship lead, and he really wants to win this. He wants to get to F3. So I think he's been practicing a lot with what we're seeing now and what he sent me on Discord earlier. But as he said, the only thing that can ruin for him is himself. But I think his motivation, and he's determined, and he's just gonna make any more mistakes. The only mistake now was his race start, but except from that, I think it's going well now. As Bradley does get a poor exit out of the Casino Triangle and getting overtaken by Andy and Storm. Is Storm going to try on Andy as well? I don't think so. It's too far behind. Jansu as well closing in. Denand getting a time penalty as well as Dan Miles, both of them with 3-second time penalties.
Yeah, and they had a really tough start to the race. Then on the miles, it was pretty rough. Then and they had an amazing start. But we've had a lot of action at the start of this race with people, small collisions and people sliding up. But wow, till ESW Ivor Brian Mike, he's flying at the top. It's now 2.5 seconds gap to Kermit.
It is. It's just increasing for each lap. The McLaren driving so amazing pace here. Gotta say, I love his helmet matching the car and also the green one there. So probably with his flag, or doing it, trying to compare it with his flag as well with the McLaren. So gotta say, I'm a guy who really likes or thinks the helmet designs are important. They need to have a different. Even they have to have a meaning, or they have to match the car. You can't just take a helmet just because you think it's cool. But I feel you have to, either it's for a reason or it's because it matches your car. I know me and many others now, we use the blue and yellow helmet with a Ukraine situation, and I think it's really a beautiful helmet. And as many people say, no, it doesn't do any it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do any changes or helps them in any way, and that is true. But it is a way of showing our support, and when I see the drivers with a blue and yellow helmet, I really like it. Take a look in this field. I think Storm has one, Bradley has one. Oh, Bradley and Storm almost touches as well there. Axel.
Sygate is out. Do you think Sygate's listening to us while he's driving? Okay, Sygate, this is an amazing start you got. Stay penalty free for once in the season in the TTML, please, man. Penalty free. Sygate has got amazing pace. Right now he's in 4th place and he's staying within that within touching distance of birthday boy Jamie.
He's hunting Jamie down as Jamie's outside of DRS, but now Sygate as well. He's trying to stay within as Camel is right on his back, and we also have a little train swarming behind Storm down to Passel. So a fight for P5, no P6 between 5 drivers.
Wait, we got a flag. It is
no, Camrose, the dragon.
He's waiting to get back on again. That was a kind dragon. He's waiting. He's back on the track now, and he's in 11th right now. He lets Benjamin go past him, but Mike is 3.5 seconds now.
Yeah, that's the. If there's no safety car, I think it's going to win this race with around 10 seconds or a gap or something. And now setting the fastest lap.
Have we had a race without a safety car?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So this would be an amazing race if we didn't have a safety car. He's up. I don't know what he's doing, but he's up to 4 seconds. I mean, Kermit has lost sight of Mike ahead of him.
Yes. Silas, I think, has been around the speed curve. He has been a little bit on the grass with no damage or no visible damage here. Camel's now hunting down his fellow dragon in the McLaren. So a big McLaren. Oh, Camels! No, Camels!
No, Cameras interview podium. Oh no.
Camels into the wall there in his ass. And there's no safety car. I was looking on board from Benjamin, and
that's the pity, Cameras. Come on, man. We want you on the podium. We want interviews.
Well, there's still a few more races. Oscar saying gap to leader. Let's take a look then. Gap to leader. And I think old school is
he's old school.
Yeah, but he's the race engineer of the ESW drivers.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful helicopter camera at Storm. Ah, love it. Absolutely amazing. Being chased down by Bradley now in a Ferrari. Ferrari versus Mercedes. Are we back in 2019 or something? Or 2018? Oh, legend saying commentator curse is real. Oh my god.
That's true. Sygate is really hunting down Jamie now, and he's closed the gap. Yeah, Jamie's going to feel a little bit of pressure behind him right now. Just 3/10 back to Sygate. Commentator curse, you want a commentator curse? Seagate is still penalty free on lap 7.
Whoa, calm down now.
Jamie went really wide there, and Seagate
Storm
was
as
closing
well.
in on him.
Storm went really wide there out of the Dunlop curve. Mike is leading with 5 seconds. What a man! We're 7 laps into the race. We're about
really
1/4 into the race, and he's leading with 5 seconds.
It's a really impressive start by Mike. I mean, Kermit and Jamie had fast times in the qualifying as well, but this is something else from Mike. He must have an amazing setup on that car.
Oh my god!
No, my god! Oh no! Penalty!
Well, with this one, Mike is gonna, if it stays like this, he's gonna win with about 20 seconds.
But can Mike keep his focus? Can he keep his calm? Staying in the car, one turn at a time. Come on, Mike, we believe in you. We got a yellow flag in sector 1. What just happened?
I think it's been on. And now Roy got into the pit, and he has been lapped as well.
Seagate has passed Jamie.
Oh,
and
Bradley!
moved up to 3rd.
Bradley, he spun into the pit, or he hit his rear wing there, so there could be some rear wing damage. I was drinking some Fanta, and I just saw that he went into the wall.
This is Seagate's race, finally. He's starting to believe.
I'm just going to take a look at Bradley, see if he struggles now with the corners. He just slowed down a lot here, so it could be some rear wing damage, maybe. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, this is Mike's race right now, and Jamie on Seagate, or Seagate who got past Jamie. Yellow flag, I think that's Dinand again. He's soon to be lapped.
Yeah, Dinand is having a rough race. He sure is.
And look at what Jamie's doing. He is almost a full battery. He isn't using anything. But Seagate, he has to use a lot to defend here and make a gap. So he's down at 40 really soon.
Yeah, that was I'd say Silas another penalty there.
Oh, the Miles is out.
No!
He has spun. It's a safety car.
Miles.
Where is his car?
It's a full safety car, and that's sort of like an 7-lap prediction by you.
Yeah, this is the perfect time. And Mike is about to get into the pit now. Or he was right before the pit.
Under the bridge. He crashed into the wall under the bridge.
I can say that today here in F4 we got the safety car on lap 8. Yesterday we got the safety car on lap 7 in F3. So pitting for medium now is the one. Is the strategy.
Yeah, so this is pretty strong. So far, everything according to plan for ESW Mike, and he just puts on fresh mediums now and is going to be pretty strong at the restart.
Storm started on medium and stayed out. The same with Jansu, but he started medium, but he went into the pit still. Bradley started on the mediums and he stayed out, and just got past Seagate there. And Jamie pitted for soft tires. Mate, what are you doing?
He's got a special plan, Jamie.
And he pitted for hard tires, so he's at least going to them. But the mediums could at least go to them. But Jamie, what is this? Soft tires.
Yeah, we got some crazy strategies out here today.
Jamie.
Different tires.
Jamie needs another safety car. If not, his race is over.
Maybe something happened.
Or it isn't over, but he's going to lose out on a lot of points.
I mean, the strongest driver so far today, I mean, definitely Mike at the front, and then Bradley. How many places has Bradley climbed? Like, I know before the safety car, he was climbing. Like, we should have checked just before the safety car, because he was doing pretty good.
So fun fact, I can see that both Mike and Benjamin is actually streaming on Twitch right now as well. To be on board with the drivers, getting inside information. I like that.
Yes.
And Mike, when you watch this stream later on, if it's tomorrow or tonight, please send me a message. How do you drive with that camera angle for real? I don't get it. I'm gonna send you the link, but since we have a safety car and it's gonna stay up for one more lap, just take a look at the camera angle. Like, how can he do that? Now I sent you in Discord. We're gonna take a look at that. At camera angle, I could never. It's so far behind and it's so low, and nah. Like the camera I'm gonna show on stream now is not the one I drive with.
He's way back. That's like a crazy angle.
Yeah, like I'm a lot behind as well, but not this far behind. And I'm much further. I sit really high up on the TV pad as well because I like to have a good view of everything around me with racing. So I sit a lot
he's
behind.
Driving like, you know those guys that get into a car and they're like 2 meters long and they're yeah, the chair
exactly.
all the way back. That's what it looks like.
That's exactly, yeah. Wow.
All right, this is going to be a fun restart then. Storm's going to get, he's going to be under a little bit of pressure. And it's going to be, let's hope that Mike can stay out of trouble. We definitely want, if Mike's listening then, we definitely want him to show that he has the focus at the front. It's all about timing, when he should go for it and when he shouldn't. We've seen some disastrous decision making so far this season, people going for overtakes at the wrong time, totally the wrong time.
But I think Safety Car could stay out one more lap because Dinant is now on the start finish straight, and then he'll have a long way to get back up to these guys.
Atlas Scopo is in 12th place. I predicted Guy on the podium. Atlas Scopo, come on, man, this can't happen.
Also with Mike, I think he's going to get past Storm really fast, and then he'll just Andy lost better position. Not sure what happened, but yeah, Mike, if he gets past Storm really fast, then I think Storm is not going to fight Kermit with considering team orders, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. But it depends if Mike can get past. I think we're going to see on the restart, we might see some more action on those S curves.
Can we get safe car in this lap? And then we'll get a really late message.
Safety car, go in, go in, go in.
It stays out, so I think.
It sure is.
Yes. One more lap then. So this is great for the drivers, they'll get to save the tires a little bit more. Legend saying Jamie winning tonight doing a master strat. Well, what is that strategy? Because he will have to pit on mediums later, as this is his second stint on soft. So I really don't understand why he pitted for soft. Of course, it could be he did a mistake on the telemetry or MFD saying soft by accident. I know a lot of people have done that before.
Yeah. But otherwise, if Jamie wins, then I agree, it will be a master strategy.
Red Bull driver currently P6 here. He is fighting for the championship. Currently 4 points behind the championship leader, which is Kermit. And you do have Storm right behind him. Roy Garner. I told you earlier at the start of the race how close they were. But this fight is going to go all the way to the end of the season. As also, by the way, we didn't mention it earlier, constructor. I think Mercedes is going to get that one. They have 304 points. McLaren 227. Ferrari 210. Red Bull 153. AlphaTauri 131. Williams 128, Alfa Romeo 103. Then we have the fight for P8 between Aston Martin and Haas. They are both on 72 points, and Alpine in P10 with only 17 points. So there we have
the Mercedes boys looking really strong. Pretty much every race they race together. And they've got good communication, because we've seen the way they race together, and they hold back, and they're not putting each other in danger in any racing situations.
Legend saying that Jamie have said he could do 18 laps on the soft. That is okay, but he started on soft, so it doesn't help. He'll have to pit again.
Okay, that's a master strategy. Safety car, let's go. Yes.
And we get the helicopter camera as well on Storm for the safety car restart.
Okay, Storm, let's see what you got. Do not look in your rear view mirror, because Mike is coming.
It is time for 16 more laps of racing then. When is Storm going for it? Or has he already gone maybe? And he did cut a lot of curb, and look at the gap he's getting. 1.5 seconds there.
Bradley went Bradley went really late into the pit.
Could it have been a spin, maybe, or was it?
I don't know. It was. It just looked really strange. He slid sideways into the pit. Well, that's a pretty strong start from Storm. He's got 1.5 seconds up on Mike after that restart.
Yeah, and legends say just leave him alone. He knows what he's doing.
Yes, nice coaching.
Like that.
Yes.
Axel really close. Axel and Andy really close on Benjamin. Jamie really close inside. There's the yellow flag. That is Dinan to have been around.
Dinan's he's having a rough time.
He's having a rough race tonight. He's struggling.
Sygate keeping it nice and smooth, man. This is really nice looking tonight. Sygate keeping that strong place there in 4th at the moment on fresh mediums.
I think Silas has been on the gravel a little bit. As it looks like there was some gravel in his tires. Look at Andy and Axel here going side by side through the long right-hander. The Williams driver Axel on the outside. Oh, he loses his car. Oh, he saves it. Wow. And the Kubo gets past, but he saved that one. Woo.
Wow.
Another yellow flag. Who's that? Silas. He's been around. He's on the hard tires. And I can't imagine that is not an easy one. Let's further up.
Mike is just sneaking, trying to get under that 1 second soon.
Kermit, he's 2 seconds behind Mike already, so he's struggling, and he gets Sygate and Jamie right on the back of him. So he's gonna have some strong work to do to keep this driver behind him. As right now, Jamie and Sygate have much better pace. It looks like. Roy got an Axel.
Earlier, I don't think Jamie is. He's not using his ERS tonight.
As Roy had a small drift into turn 1, getting past Axel. Great racing by the drivers.
Yeah, it sure is a strong restart from Storm, but it could be that Mike is he's just waiting. Oh, what happened?
He does not, he's been around again. That's the Silas get a 3-second time penalty. Look at his. Mike is closing in on Stormer. He gets a really poor exit of the hairpin. Loses 3/10 to him as Storm is using a little bit of battery as well to try and gain that gap. And considering the tire difference, Storm is showing great pace right now. As,
yeah, sure is. Jamie should be passing Sygate if he keeps up this pace. He should be, and it's about time Jamie uses some of that battery.
Look at this now, Jamie. Oh, almost touches the back of Sygate. He's gonna send it on the inside. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, we can see what happens now. We've got Kermit, Sygate, and Jamie lined up for some action now.
And as you can see at the top of your screen, it says DRS enabled. They will get it next lap. They pass.
Sygate sliding off the track. No.
That is the thing with passing in turn 1. You gotta be careful with the inside curb. It's so slippery, and I've seen people save their car there before, but not many. It's really hard.
Oh man, that's a pity. Sygate comes out in 11th place, and he slides off again into the wall. Sygate is.
Oh, Sygate, is that a safety car?
It shouldn't be, but.
Standing with your rear end into the wall there, no safety car. But yeah, on screen here, Kermit and Jamie, this is a 2021 battle, we could say, considering it between Mercedes and Red Bull. Yeah, Jamie is so close!
Oh, Jamie always into Kermit there. Is he touching him there? Jamie gets really close up behind these guys.
Oh, look at Mike as well. Mike on Storm closing in a lot. But both of them are used a lot of ERS now. But we got Jamie 1 tenth behind. I think he's gonna go for it now. Oh, he's gonna go around the outside into the casino triangle. Kermit breaks late and he keeps it. Who's gonna get DRS now? It is Jamie getting the DRS. As Roy on the south, he have crashed out in 130R. And it's a safety car just as Jamie is about to pass Kermit. And this is saving Jamie. A little bit, because he now can pit again, but of course he have to do mediums. You know, neither of soft tires can go trend, but he haven't only been on soft. Every other driver can choose if they want to go on soft or medium. This is perfect for Storm then, as he can
This is
pit for soft.
amazing for a Storm. Storm, yeah.
Oh, Denand as well crashed out. 5 drivers out of race. 12 drivers now.
Drivers.
That's what I said at the start.
Oh, this is a rough track for some of these guys.
Yeah. So Jamie got pit now, but I think he's still gonna come out in P10 or something. So he will have some work to do, as he's a little bit on the grass there as well.
He's messing around here, Jamie, but yeah, this is going to be fun with what happens with Storm here.
So the drivers on hard, if you're really unsure about the soft, just please pit for mediums, because the hard tires are not. It's not often that the hard tires are good at any track.
Yeah, that's true.
Dinan and Roy got in the chat, none of them happy with what happened. Both of them into the wall on the same lap. Safety car got triggered, or safety car came out of those crashes.
So Storm heads into the pits.
Storm in, Mike as well actually. Kermit is out. Jamie in, that's good. Janswin, Passel, he stays out. This is going to be interesting with the drivers staying out. They're pitted on the last safety car. So now we got Kermit leading and Passel, P2 and Atlas Copo. He's back on top 3. But Mike and Jamie.
This is a big gamble from Mike here, putting on. Yeah.
Mike and Storm on the soft tire, same with Jansen, Benjamin. Jamie, he have to pit for medium, so he's going to struggle now, I think, because the soft tires are easily going to go to the end, and they pit for medium. Axel is probably going to pit for soft. Bradley is a fresh soft as well.
Man, Mike is in front of Storm.
Yes.
That was a nice pit stop, Mike.
This is going to be really interesting. We're probably going to get 10 laps of racing or something with when the safety car pits.
Okay, man. Predictions now. Predictions. What's going to happen? Passels is sitting in second place. That's freaking insanely cool. That one as well. He's up there.
Have you seen the new Formula E car, the third generation of it?
Huh?
It looks like a paper plane.
It sounds pretty paper plane.
It does. No sound. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those guys. I don't watch Formula E. I think it's motorsport, or Formula E is not motorsport. And a part of motorsport is that you're gonna hear the motor or the engine. Like, I'm on board with Mike now. Just 5 seconds of silence. There, that's the engine. That's a part of the motorsport, not Formula E.
I agree. It's really tough to watch. They should, I don't know. I just hope it doesn't go that way. We need fast cars with big, noisy engines is what we need, and bikes as well. We need noisy bikes.
You see, and Legend saying, did one of you say there were 12 people finishing? That was me. Old school saying, El Plan, Inter's next. Royger saying Mike is gonna win. He's fast on this track. Mike, he will have a little bit of work, but and it's a hard track to overtake. But with 10 laps, I think he's gonna make it. Jamie saying, what is going on? There's so much. It's time and plan.
That's really cool, birthday boy. Let's see what you got.
It's Legend. He's the birthday boy today. Jamie's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, but we got 2 birthday boys then.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay, I can't follow the chat. My telephone just died, so
no.
You got to follow the comments.
I got it. But yeah, if old school was serious with his comment, I would cry of happiness that there will be Inters next. If there's still going to be rain at the end of the race, that would be interesting.
That would be really dynamic weather changing if we have to change to Inters.
It would be like Sochi last year in the real F1 world.
Is it going to rain? No. It's going to rain? No. It's going to rain? Oh yes, it started raining.
Oh.
Shut up! He's staying out. It's not going to rain.
Yeah, and we do have a McLaren and Mercedes drivers who are fighting for the victory. So if there were to rain, it would be the perfect one replica of that race.
And then we have to have Mike live on the stream saying, "Shut up, guys! I got it."
Yeah, team radios.
I wonder how much it would be really. We would really want to see Jamie and Storm getting as close as possible to Mike on this restart to make it exciting. Last 10 laps.
Yeah. We got 16,000 viewers. Hope all of you are following here in the clip notification bell and share the stream as well if you haven't done that. Safe score in this lap. We're gonna go onward with Kermit to see when he goes for the safe score restart. Let's hope we have some temperature in the tires because this track is really hard with low tire temperature, especially this sector one.
Something tells me Kermit's going to get a really good start on past us here.
I think so as well. I think so. It's gonna be interesting to see if Mike can do something immediately, maybe with that last couple.
Kermit waits, he's waiting. Oh, Pastels is really, he's up beside him. Oh my god, he's right beside him. Pastels is doing a Verstappen. He goes!
And look at Mike, and look at Storm, then Storm there as well on Atlas Coppo.
Mike on Atlas Coppo straight away.
Look at this into turn one, Mike on the inside. And Atlas there, they're giving each other space. Great fighting here.
Driving, guys, nice driving. Oh my god!
Oh my god, look at it! They're side by side into the head skirt! This is dangerous! Oh, and Atlas Coppo keeps that P3 for now, but Mike, he is there! Atlas Coppo is struggling now. Look at Storm and Swillward on the back of this. Look at this! Mike is almost on the outside, as the Storm is almost on the inside there. And Jamie is right on the back of well on the medium tires. Kirby's with a 1 second lead already. Oh, Atlas Coppo! Atlas Coppo almost losing it, and now Michael on the inside. How can this go? He gets it, and now Storm tries as well. Round outside off the Alpha Tower driver. He's still there on exit, and he's using some ERS, but he's behind Atlas Coppo. He's showing himself in the mirror as Bradley has spun around, and I think Axel has spun as well.
Man, we should cut that from the stream, like get that edited out, because that driving between Atlas Coppo and Mike through those S curves. That was freaking amazing. That was respectable.
That was amazing,
that was
yeah.
Clean. Yeah,
wonderful
really
from both of them.
Yeah,
giving each other so much room, and yeah, huge respect to both. But now the Storm, he needs to get past Atlas Coppo. Trying to pressure Atlas Coppo, and Atlas Coppo does lock up, which just means he's gonna struggle with an exit here. But he does get a great exit. Atlas Coppo here, Storm getting a much better exit using some ERS, and he's gonna probably get past into turn one. There it goes side by side. Mike almost on Passel there, and Storm is past.
Mike hits the back of Passels. Passels breaks halfway through that first corner, and Mike went into the back of him. I think he just avoided damage, but Kermit's getting advantage. Kermit's up to 1.5 seconds now because Passels is slowing down Mike.
Oh yeah, this is Mike needs to get past as fast as possible.
He sure does, but he's waiting for a gap because Passel just closed the gap a couple of corners ago, so Mike's waiting for the long stretch here to pass him.
Yes, but the longer he waits, the bigger the gap to get to Kermit. And look at Storm now on Mike as well. He is trying it, he is pushing it with ERS as he turns the battery off there for a moment. Mike is almost on his own Passel. These guys are much faster than Passel. But they can't get past. That's the problem with this track, or the reason so many hate it. It's so hard to get past. And look at the gap, Kermit.
Is up to 2 seconds now.
2 second gap up there, and look at his close train behind Passel now. And oh my, on the outside into 130 hours. They keep it clean. Look at this. Mike on inside into the Castillo triangle, and now Storm is gonna try as well. Gets a great turn here in the Castillo triangle, pushing with some ERS. No DRS available, and Mike is gonna start his hunt.
That was nice driving, Mike, getting through that. He couldn't wait any longer. Kermit has moved up to a 2 second lead. Mike should, the way Mike has this pace, he will be able to close that down, but that was insane cool driving there. Yeah,
round outside in a 130 hour, that's incredible. Huge respect.
Unfortunately, Atlas Coppo, He's down in 10th place, but that battle between Mike and Atoscopo, that was classic. That was real epic driving.
It was a lot of good fighting, and I gotta say I'm impressed because in some races earlier this season the driving standards hasn't been so good, and on this track, which is one of the hardest one to battle, and especially oh no, as we talk about it, don't now, guys, don't do it now. Okay, it's okay, it looks okay now. Jamie is past and now Jansu is on the inside of Passel as well, side by side into speed curve, keeping it clean, and here again we see it. We did have a little chat here between Jamie and Passel, but yeah, on this track, which is one of the hardest ones to battle and get overtakes done, so much clean side by side racing. So yeah, impressive.
Definitely.
Mike now
Jamie,
less than a second on Kermit, but Kermit he hasn't used any ERS. Mike have to try to catch up, so he will not have any ERS to do the overtake, or almost.
Yeah, Mike really, he closed that down. Mike closed down a second just in sector 3 there.
And that's insane. Passel getting past Jansu again.
We haven't mentioned Jansu
Oh no,
so much in this race.
Benjamin speeds out.
Jansu sitting in a strong 6th place right now.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about him, but he's doing a great race so far for the Williams team. The Williams team who are P6 in the Constructor Championship, and there's a battle between them and AlphaTauri, so and they have the P6 and P11 now, so this can be some great points for them.
Okay, man, Mike is going to go for this pretty. He's going to go for it pretty soon. He saved a little bit of ERS, and he's going to attack Kermit in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but the important thing is that they can't fight too much because Storm, he's just a second behind them. He's falling out of the DRS now.
Go. Kermit is using his ERS like crazy right now to stay in front.
You have to try to send legends saying no pariah every second. Pariah every second. Oh no!
We still have 12 drivers, just as Pariah predicted.
But now then, Mike is on Kermit with DRS and DRS, and Kermit Mike no chance defending on that one.
Flies past him. That's crazy, insane speed past him. Kermit
no chance of keeping him behind him. So Mike back into the lead, and nothing can stop him now unless he do it himself.
No, nothing can stop him.
Unless himself. Axel have spun around in the speed curve. Currently P11 is race, and we do have a battle for P7 as well. The scope with no penalty, so I think he's going to get it at the end.
So far, nice racing by Jansu and Passels, they're sort of in the midfield there. Jamie, podium boy, what's going on?
Bradley! Bradley's out!
No.
Is it safety car?
Drivers.
Oh!
Safety car!
Oh, shit! Oh. No, sorry guys, sorry the language, oh my god.
Under the bridge again, Bradley is out of the race. Okay, what's going to happen? We're going to have 22, 23, 24, we're going to have 3 laps racing.
Oh my god, yeah, it's not going to be much, it's just going to be a little bit.
What's Kermit going to do here?
Wow.
He goes in. Kermit goes in and he's going to put on soft. Oh, that's a pity, man. He has to really go now to get points. Oh, Kermit put on. Yeah, he's got soft on. Yeah. This puts Jamie on the podium, so this could be fun. But he's gonna have Kermit right behind him on new soft. 11 drivers. We started in Japan. We're at 17. We are down to 11.
Yeah. So then it's also no car. If we were to finish with 12 drivers, it would be a commentator curse by me. but luckily not anymore. So Mike have an amazing pace, but Storm as well. He do have great pace, but I still think Mike can get it. He has better pace than all of everyone on track today.
Okay, then I'll go totally alternative and say that Storm is going to have such a battle with Mike that Jamie's going to just slide past them.
That would be really interesting.
That would be insane. It can't happen, but it would be insane. Okay, Kermit then. Kermit on the new soft. He could be a little bit dangerous if any action happens between Storm and Mike. But the way Mike has been driving, totally 100%, he deserves victory here. So far, based on what he's done, 100%.
I like the fact that the two birthday boys, the Legend and Jamie, is having a conversation in the comment section.
So the ESW boys are at the moment we have in first place and fifth place.
It's going to be a few laps of racing. The safety car is still here, which means it will go in on lap 24, and we will get 3 laps of racing. The DRS will be activated on the last one, but they only get to use it out on the start-finish straight when finishing the race.
Oh yes.
Oof.
Okay, none of us predicted Mike, Storm, Jamie, did we?
No, I said Mike, Jamie, Cameron. So my podium prediction is over, but I can still maybe get the first 2 then. So 20,000 viewers. Welcome everyone. Silas into the pit, getting a 5-second time penalty. Safety car. I think, or Axel and Silas will have a job to do. The safety car can go in on lap 25, but that is the latest. But I think he'll go in this lap, and we get 3 laps of racing. So to everyone watching,
let's hope so.
Stay here. Me and Buck is going to give you some awesome commentating for the last laps with racing.
Yeah, we want to. This could be totally insane. Finish this. We definitely know that Mike is strong on the restarts, but I mean, Storm, we got faith in you, but right behind Storm, we've got the one, the only. It's Jamie, birthday boy tomorrow, and Kermit on the new softs. So he's ready to go as well. This is all building up for a classic restart here.
Yeah, Legend asking driver of today. Well, still 3 laps. We're gonna get some more laps of racing. I know what's gonna happen, so I don't want to say anything yet. I want to wait till after the race.
Yeah, I'll wait till after the race because experience speaking in F4, anything can happen at this restart. I don't know, but I mean, driver of today. I still know who I'm going to give it to, but what's going to happen, I have no idea. This is. Here we go! Come on, guys, get that safety car in!
The Silas have spun though, so he is far behind now. But we'll make it a late message. I think we'll make it a late message right now.
We gotta get it now! Come on!
It stays out 1 more lap, then Silas had a spin. Oh, and then it's gonna be even harder for Storm or Jamie or Kermit to do anything. Of course, Kermit is on the soft tires. But we have seen earlier that this season that Storm and Kermit in Mercedes team doesn't have anything called team orders. They are, of course, both of them are in the championship battle, and they're only separated by 10 points, so I do understand them.
Yeah, that's true.
Constructors basically secured. I think they're leading with about 100 points, and they're currently P2 and P4 now battling for the victory and podium positions. So it's obvious that they won't let each other pass.
Yeah, we saw that in Belgium in the Spa race. We saw how they were working together, but this time leading by 100,000 points. Go for it, guys. So we got one driver on medium now, and that's Jamie, the birthday boy. Is this an early birthday present? Just sliding through past Storm and Mike as the battle at the very top is going to happen. The legends of TTML right now, they're holding their steering wheel, their controllers, they're drying the hands, their pulse is at 155. Guys, it's soon time to race!
So, as we have 3 more laps to go, I'll take a look at the penalties. We have Andy with 3 seconds, Axel with 6, and Silas with 20. On a pit stop, it's only Storm who has done 1 stop. Except for that, we have Mike, Jamie, Kermit, Benjamin, and Pascal on 2 stop. We have Jansu, Ados Kopo, and Andy on 3 stop. And then we have Axel and Silas on 5 pit stops. Position changes, Storm is up 8 places, Benjamin up 7, Pascal up 8, Jansu up 4, Silas up 5, and then we have Kermit have lost 2, Ados Kopo lost 4, and Axel have lost 2.
Okay, I think Jamie's listening. Jamie, you gotta go for it, man. This is your restart. Go for it, you got it!
Safety car, get in this lap. Now, Brent Mylander is done for today. He is taking the weekend now. He's going to get into his cozy clothes and get into the couch and watch the 2 lost laps here. If he managed to get into the couch that fast, that would be very impressive. But now then, Mike is going to take the safety car restart. 2 laps of racing. Will it be Mike? Will it be Storm? Or will it be Jamie? Let me see your prediction in the chat. And there, Mike goes to McLaren, goes away. Get a great gap immediately to Storm with 4/10 now. And look at him going down towards turn 1 at about 305 kilometers per hour. That is really fast, my friends.
It sure is a nice start as well by Jamie on the mediums with Kermit right behind him.
Kermit on a fresh soft tire is going to be a hard battle for Jamie, I think. There's no problem with Jamie's speed of turn. Pascal has been around.
Oh no,
and he's without front wing.
Passels.
Aye.
But down to 11.
Remember, there are points for every position. So, you know, it's P11. There are points for him. Look at Atlascope and Jansu as well. Jansu struggling now, and Atlascope using ERS. Is he going to send it into the hairpin? Oh, Jansu trying to defend.
Storm is closing the gap. He's going to put in a challenge here. He's getting close. It's just half a second now on Mike. Mike is not doing what we expected him to do. He was flying
but look,
at the start of this race.
The difference is Mike is not using ERS. He's at almost 90%. That's Storm. He's using a little bit down at 70 now and using. Now them both are.
Come on, Storm, stay in touch. Come on.
This is it. We are about to start the last lap now, guys. Storm, 9 laps old soft tires. Mike, 9 lap old soft tires. Jamie, 9 lap on medium, and then Kermit right behind him, fresh up. But Jamie and Kermit, they're 2 far behind. This is between Mike and Storm on the last lap. They're both using all they got, everything they got.
Oh my god.
It's all or nothing now. Lap 27 out of 27.
Mike, you got it. Come on, Storm, push him.
Look at Jamie. I'm at a second behind. We can't watch anything else for P3. And now this is between P1 for Mike and Storm. 6 tenths separating them now. Storm is struggling keeping on Mike. Both of them using a lot of ERS.
Yeah, they're using everything they've got. This is amazing driving between these 2 guys. Storm is getting closer. He's down to just half a second now. We're on sector 2 on the last lap.
Oh, Storm! No!
He got a penalty. He's out. No! Jamie slides up to second place. Oh my goodness, it's crazy.
Storm, this is the last lap. You can't do that.
Mike, stay focused, Mike, stay focused. Do not look in the mirror, you'll see Jamie.
Storm is on the P9 now. Is Kermit going to try this? Both of them, Jamie and Kermit, a lot of ERS left in the car. Maybe Jansu and Benjamin as well. Look at them are the closest. Actually, right now, Jansu, is he going to go side by side into 130? We have to stay. Look at this battle for now. No, he backs out. And look at Ados Kopo coming out. Look at him, the last corner, they're almost 3 wide. As Mike is going to cross the line and take the victory of Jamie P2, Kermit P3. But look at him, they touch it, they're 3 for 1 and Jansu's into the wall at the end. No. What an ending for the race.
What a crazy finish. Jamie just sneaked up to second place.
I actually got right on P1 and P2 then, but what happened and then the Silence have crashed out at that as well.
Oh, we only had 10 drivers left.
But that ending, what an ending, that was amazing.
Oh, but at the same time, Storm, he ended up at 7th place, but he gave everything he had. I mean, that's why he went off the track, because he was giving everything. So respect to Storm for that as well. He got it down to half a second just before he crashed out.
Yeah, I feel bad for Storm then, but it looks like he only has himself to thank. Pushed too much, took a little bit of curb, and if you take that insert curb too much, you spin around, and it's over. So.
Driver of the day, Benjamin? I don't think so. Mike, you got it.
Well,
I mean, Mike, that was impressive of Mike in the qualifying and in the race.
Strategy, choice, pace as well. Mike is driver of the day for me.
Definitely. What a race.
That is an incredible race.
Oh, first one to leave the session, Storm. No kidding.
But that was a hectic ending there, and of course I do know we have Benjamin that climbed from P12 to P4, but it's not always about position climb. It's about performance, and you have to think about the qualifying as well. For me, that puts in a little bit about the driver of today. Not in real life, that's different. I feel because it's 100% race, it's a day separate. Here it is like just a 80-minute qualifying before we head into the 50% race.
Plus, you see. Mike's best time, 1:30.7.
So yeah, Mike drives today. Quickly through the result: Mike second P1, Jamie P2, Kermit P3, Benjamin P4, Alescobo P5, Andy Campbell P6, Storm P7, Unlucky there at the end, Axel P8, Jansu P9, Passel P10, and we have Silas, Bradley, Roygard, Dinan, Sayed, Damal, and Camels getting DNF. So yeah, it was an interesting race. I loved it.
Yeah, that was a really cool. How many safety cars? We had 3?
I think it was 3,
yeah. Wow, what a race.
It was...
Where are we next week?
Next week, let me take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, next Friday, we are headed to United States, Austin, Texas, COTA, Circuit of the Americas.
Are you sure it's not Miami?
I'm really sure. I wish we had Miami in the game. It looks really nice, and I'm looking forward to the real race next week as well. So yeah, but no injuries tonight.
Thanks for the race, Pit.
Thanks for the race drivers, and in the chat there are a lot going on. Jamie now leading the championship, they say, so I guess that's right. And Jamie says they called me the sneaky birthday man.
Jamie, have an amazing birthday party, well deserved, and congrats on second place. Mike, that was amazing driving, congrats.
Yeah, so as well, congratulations on the victory, Mike, congratulations on the podium to Jamie, and was it Kermit, yeah. And also, happy birthday to Legend. Hope you had a wonderful day, eating a lot of good food and some cake as well. And to Jamie, have a wonderful birthday tomorrow, and we'll see you all at next week. But remember to subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. Also, feel free to subscribe to us here if you want that. Click the notification bell, follow us on social medias, and we have a lot of racing. I don't have the whole schedule in my week or in my head, but I do know it's almost every day, if not every day in the week we have racing. So thank you, Buck, for joining in tonight as always, and we'll see you next week at COTA. Thank you and goodbye.